I'm home just for a few days, but oh my gosh, I've got a Dollar Tree haul for you. So here's the intro. Let's see what we got today.
Singing crafty crafter off to a Dollar Tree in search of bargains and special finds, especially for me, hanging at home with my cows and sharing my DT haul. La 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 la.
Gonna find my baby, gonna hold him tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight. My motto's always been, when it's right. Why wait until the middle of a cold, dark night? When everything's a little clearer in the light of day. And we know the night is always gonna be there anyway. Do you guys know the song yet? Thinking of you's working up my appetite. Looking forward to a little afternoon delight. Rubbing sticks and stones together to make the sparks ignite. The thought of loving you is getting so exciting. Skyrockets in flight. Afternoon delight. Afternoon delight. I love this, and later on it goes, afternoon delight. I didn't do that very well, but you know where it's going from. Do you guys remember that song? Okay, so the reason that came up is because it's like the middle of the afternoon, and I was like, I need a song, and then I don't know why, it just came to me, Afternoon Delight. Okay, now, later on in this video, I'm gonna give you some trivia about that song. I'm curious, do you remember it? And if so, do you remember, like, it being racy when it first came out? Anyway, all right, so let's get into this. Guess what I have for you today? Guess, what is it, Effingham? That's right, it's a Dollar Tree haul. All right, so for those of you that may be here for the first time, but all my besties, you know, we've been on the road traveling. So I've done a couple of travel hauls, came home, we had a whole list of things that we needed to get back on the road. And so, of course, I had to run to the Dollar Tree. And so I've got a haul here for you, and let's just dive right into it, right? But in case you're wondering, we have been all in the Midwest, and we're going back out to hit the Midwest again, and it's been so much fun. I think when we're all through with our summer travels this summer, I'll make a video for you guys just a picture montage of everywhere that we've been, right? I know you want to see them. I know. Well, Effingham and Ferdinand are a little upset because they've been left home alone. I know. I know. We didn't even leave Jax with them because Jax went with us. All right, let's dive right in. All right, let me just talk about this. So this was one Dollar Tree. It was my closest one. It's my local one that I go to, especially when I'm in a hurry. If I'm not just like out shopping around looking for specific things, I just know some staples I need. So my bill was $97.32. Now that sounds like a lot, but there's multiples. Because you know, if I find it, I'm gonna buy it. All right, so we're just gonna start off with one of our multiples. I always start with food when I'm doing these, so let's start there. I found more Prime. What? So I've talked about this, you guys. This is a way better buy than it is online. And this electrolyte drink mix, and this one is 3 sticks in here for $1.25. Online, these run about $1 a piece, so this is a good buy. And this one is Ice Pop, so obviously it's red, white, and blue. It's for the 4th of July. Now, there's 6. I bought 2 of these because I have a friend who asked me if I found them to pick her up some. So there was $12 in Prime right there. Now, funny story. I followed it up with going to Costco. And what did I find at Costco? But just FYI, if you're watching this, check out your Costco. So the Liquid IV, which is very similar, and the Liquid IV, they had a 30 pack for $20. Now that was also a good buy, but still not as good as these because I'm getting 30 for 15. Does that all that make sense? Anyway, okay, so continue. I did a repeat buy, and that's these. Listen, you guys, these are really good. So we're traveling in the car and we want to have just a snack when we're on the road. And I get these because it's so easy to eat on the road, right? There's only 80 calories in one of these. And usually what we do is we'll split one. Both of these flavors are good. There's the apples with the mango and the strawberry banana and apples. Those are the only 2 flavors I found. They're both excellent. I bought 2 each to start our cooler off on our next road trip with these in it. So we have some some good healthy snacks. And by the way, these say these are best by June of 26. And it says the ingredients, just to give you guys a heads up, the ingredients are apples, bananas, strawberries, apple juice concentrate, natural strawberry flavor, ascorbic acid, and citric acid. So it's really not that bad. And again, when we're traveling, you know, it's hard with fruit. Bananas get bruised, apples get bruised, can't cut a pineapple on the road, and, you know, and oranges, everything gets so sloppy. So oftentimes in the morning, maybe at the breakfast, there'll be some fruit, or sometimes at dinner, but it's pretty hard. So V8 juices are a really good purchase. And then those really help us get some of that, the fruit in there. Okay, then I found more of this. Oh my gosh, if you guys see this, late July, this is the late July salsa. This is medium. I've only found medium. I bought 10, I think, of these. I think I bought 10 bottles. First of all, it is only good until June 30th of 25. So it's getting ready to, but you know, that's just the best buy, right? So I never exactly follow that, especially with something like this. And actually, there's a good chance we'll get through a good majority of it. Anyway, here's why. So this has, for the entire bottle, is only 140 calories. There's 14 servings in here, 10 calories serving, so 140. So it's kind of a silly thing, but it's actually not bad, is we mix it with tuna instead of mayo, which is so horrible for you. And it's really good. Also, you can mix this with things and make a very nice salad dressing if you mixed it with some olive oil. Lots of ideas for this. But as I'm checking out with it, the cashier goes, this is $5 at Whole Foods. And I was like, yeah, I know, that's why I'm buying it. But I think it's there just because of the expiration date, okay? But you can look up how long will salsa last. A long time. All right. Then this is a repeat buy. I bought these before, but it's the lime juice. And actually, we just have, we're finally out of them. I bought so many. So I grabbed another one of these. And then this is also a repeat buy from when I did one of my on the road hauls. And I found the Glow sparkling hydration drinks. Oh, they're so good. But I only found one of the mango apricot, which is the best one, and 3 of the spicy watermelon. Again, I'm gonna prime our cooler as we leave with a few things because it just makes it easier. I bought a very small mayo because normally we use avocado oil mayonnaise, and I have a large jar of it, but the minute I open it up, weren't leaving, so then I waste the whole jar. So I grabbed one of these so that he could make some tuna with just mayo if he wanted to as well. And then I'm not too worried we'll throw out what's left when we leave, or leave it in there for the renters if they want to use it. I don't know. Anyway, so I grabbed one small one of those. Then I found 2 more Luna bars, and again, priming for our travels. I picked these 2 up, but they're 2 new flavors. Now, last time we got the chocolate coconut, and we said it tasted like an almond roca, because it was really good. So this one is chocolate peppermint stick, and this one is the nuts over chocolate. Now these, apparently when I looked them up online, it's not a great buy at $1.25, but I thought I would grab those, and we'll probably taste them on the road. I'll film it for you when we taste them, because I don't know what these 2 taste like, and they just, yeah, okay. Then this is a repeat buy as well. I buy these to have in our cupboards when we get home. I can pull this creamer out and use it, and we're not gonna waste any. We can't, if we're only home for, you know, a week or 5 days, we can't have a great big thing of creamer and then we're not gonna use it. So these are great because they're shelf stable, and when we get home, I just pull it out, put it in the fridge, and we use it, then we're not wasting any. Okay, and then a new find, which I was like, what? I did not look this up, I should have looked it up. Do you wanna look up something, baby? This is, okay, so I got these for you. Here comes Marcus. That's Jack's blanket, by the way, on my beanbag, because he loves to sit on my beanbag when Marcus is at his desk right there. So it's chicken of the sea, smoked oysters in oil. These, I was like, what? I've never seen those there before. These are used before 8/16 of 27, so this is a very long shelf life. For all you preppers out there, this is an excellent thing to buy. There's 120 calories in here. Now, if you don't like oysters, this isn't going to be your thing. But how much are they?
What's the size?
It's the 3.53 ounce size.
3.35 ounce flat?
3.53.
It's a flat?
Yeah, it's just a package, small package. Anyway, like see on here with the bagel and cream cheese and some tomatoes and all, that'd be super good. If you don't like oysters, this won't be your thing. But I was like, chicken in the sea, long shelf life, smoked oysters. I happen to like smoked oysters. Just how many of you do? How many of you?
3.75
Yeah.
on Amazon.
Is how much?
99 cents.
Oh, it's not that great a deal then. Well, oh well, whatever. I didn't see them before, so I grabbed them, and I was like, whatever. Again, I'm actually taking this to go on the road because that whole bagel thing there, I was like, hey, if I could, you know, just make a quick little easy open face kind of breakfast or lunch on the road with these. Anyway, so, or maybe I won't take them. I don't know. I needed coffee filters. How exciting is that? So I purchased them. All right. Then this is something I bought before, but I found them again, and I don't think they're going to be there all the time. This is I think it's like a brand. It's a brand name, Natural Sense. This is Clementine Basil. I've already opened the one up that I bought before, and I'm using it. It smells really good, you guys. So since I saw them again, I grabbed one to put into just my good smelling stuff stash, right? And then this packaging that they're doing, we love it, right? Because it's just like this black and white. Yeah, cow colors. You're right. It is, but oh no, yes, Ferdinand. No, not your colors, Ferdinand. You're very colorful. Okay, so not Ferdinand colors, but Effingham colors. But these are really high end looking. But this size is nice to take into a car to use, and so that's exactly what I'm doing. This is just for the travel. We got this bag that goes on the back of the back of the front seats with all these pouches in it, and this is the perfect kind of thing to throw in there, you know, if you need to clean up a mess or anything like that. Okay, so grab those. Then this is also for travel. You're gonna see a bunch of travel stuff today, because we do our laundry on the road. And I didn't want to grab pods. And the reason I don't want to use pods when you're on the road doing laundry, here's a little hint for you, is the older washing machines don't melt those pods. Have any of you had that happen? Comment down below if you've had a laundry pod get stuck on your clothing because it didn't melt all the way. And so I know that sometimes you're using older washing machines. We just can't help it if we happen to be in a hotel somewhere. And so I grabbed Liquid, and this is Tide. I like Tide, and it's the all-in-one, right? It's the stains out, odors out, fresh scent. So grab that for on the road. But then I also grabbed a larger one of laundry detergent, and that's for use here for people that rent our house when we are gone. Obviously, they can use the washer and dryer. And so I just grabbed one of these to put in there a lot of times people don't use the washer, but if they're just here for a weekend. So anyway, okay, then one small Dawn, because I need to really clean our glass shower wall. It's not a door, it's like a wall. And so cleaning vinegar and Dawn soap does an amazing job. If you don't know, look that one up. And so I grabbed a little thing of Dawn. And then the Downy Rinse. This stuff smells so good if you guys haven't tried this. And the reason I wanted to get this is because when we come home and we have our own bedding and whatnot, but if it sits for too long, I want to just quickly rinse it, not even with soap. I just want to rinse it with this so it smells fresh when we put it on the bed. It's not that it's dirty. It just can, you know, when it's in a cupboard or you know, for too long. So I grabbed that. And then this is for our closet. So these are the fragrance sachets. There's a 2-pack in here. This is the passion fruit. I grabbed 2 because when we leave, we bought an armoire and we put that in the bedroom, and we will lock our master bedroom closet so that I don't have to unload it every time we leave in case somebody rents it. And so it's going to be shut up. And so I'm not telling the closet to shut up. It's going to be shut while we're gone. And so I thought I need to put some of these in there just to hopefully keep it fresh smelling in there. Again, I always feel like if you just close something up for too long. Also, we're in Arizona, which means things get heated up, and that always seems to, I'm not sure why, but it does. Okay, then this was something I've never seen before. I did not look it up. I was gonna look it up, but this is Kristen S. Hair. This is a color depositing conditioner, and it's called Lavender Smoke. Okay, so this is Kristen S. I have no idea, but it's made in Italy. So it is let's see if I can show this to you. So here's, if your hair looks like this, it's gonna come out looking like that. And it shows the different hair colors, and after you use this, what it'll look like. So it gives, for mine, it almost gives it a lilac gray. And this is called Lavender Smoke. Lilac gray. Anyway, and I thought, wow, that might be kind of fun to try. So what I was gonna do was just try it on one little section of my hair. So this is what it looks like. This is definitely high end. I don't know how much it is. I should have looked it up. Somebody put it down below. Tell me how much it is. Wait, I'll look it up. Okay, so I'm gonna show you some photos of a little afternoon delight photo taking while I give you a little trivia on our song Afternoon Delight, and then we'll get right back to finishing the haul. So enjoy some shots of Jax and Marcus and I having some fun as we drive around in the afternoon traveling across America. All right, so Afternoon Delight, how about a little bit of trivia? So the song was recorded in 1976, and it was written by Bill Danoff, who was a member of the band, Starland Vocal Band. And it became #1 in the U.S. on July 10th, 1976, so, which coincided with the 200-year anniversary of our country. Interesting, but side note. All right, the title came from the happy hour menu at Clyde's Restaurant in George Washington, D.C., where Danoff was eating with a fellow band member, and his wife was undergoing surgery for cervical cancer. So Danoff downplayed the lyrics. He said, I didn't want to write an all-out sex song. I just wanted to write something that was fun and hinted at sex. Really? It really hinted. Anyway, the song has been on so many different TV shows and has lived on for a very long time now. What we're talking nearly 50-year-old song. And in 1977, at the 19th Grammy Awards, it received 3 nominations, but then it won the Grammy Award for Best Arrangement of Voices because the harmony in the song is amazing. But here's what I think is really funny. In 2010, Billboard named Afternoon Delight the 20th sexy song of all. So there you go. That's all I know about Afternoon Delight. Okay, did you like that trivia? All right, so here's the thing, the Kristen S shampoo. I cannot find this specific one, but I will tell you, just their the one signature sulfate-free shampoo on here on Prime is $11.89. So this is an expensive brand. I knew it. Anyway, so but I thought it might just be fun. I can't find this one specific, but their Hair One signature shampoo with avocado and castor oil is $23.97. So this is definitely not a $1.25 item. And then if I open it up, oh, see, like it's got the purple in there. This might be fun, right? But also, you guys, it'd be great if you needed it for a Halloween costume, right? If you needed to have some gray hair for a Halloween costume and you were blonde like me. But you can see it changes all of them. Anyway, interesting. Okay, then let's go on. I bought a couple of travel kits. So it's got its own scrubby thing in there. And then obviously you have this little bag and it's got a little toothbrush holder. Grab these because I needed some of these bottles for some things that I'm loading up for our, because we're traveling, obviously. Then for travel also, I bought 4 of these. Here's another multiple. I bought 4 of the 7-day pill things. Why, you ask? Why? Why? Did you ask why? Oh, okay, yeah, I'll tell you. So, because each one of them has 2 slots, morning and night. But I'm going to use them just for 2 slots so that I can load up pills for 4 weeks straight for me and 4 weeks straight for Marcus, okay? Because it's so hard to refill the pills like when we're on the road, which is what we had to do last time. I was like trying to get the pills out from behind the seat. Anyway, so I'm going to preload us all. Also, then I'm guaranteed that I have enough medication for all of us to go the 4 weeks. Obviously, like he has blood pressure, I have thyroid, and so, we have to have those medications. So that works out great. I think that's a great traveling tip there. Then I found these, and I was like, oh, Marcus uses Head and Shoulders. And so this one it's the dandruff shampoo, just the little travel size, and I was like, perfect. I don't even know if that's a good buy, but sometimes it's the convenience of when I'm in there, and we're like, there we go. That's what I need. I'm just going to get that. Then for myself, I found their shampoo and conditioner called Monday. This is also a brand name, a little more high end. And these are their little travel ones. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna grab those. And why does this one have a piece of tape on it? It's interesting. I don't know. Anyway, so grab those for me. And then also the coconut hydrate. I love to use coconut oil when I get out of the shower. And so again, it's these nice little travel size. Now I can take those when they're empty and refill them, and possibly I will. But that was one of the reasons I was getting like these. So there's certain things in my routine that I need little bottles for traveling. Then I found the maximum hold mousse. So this is perfect. When we're in a hurry, taking a shower, and I don't have time to really do my hair, I can mousse it, and that keeps it just not quite so frizzy. So grab that one. And then the Curel Ultra Healing. This is when you're on the road and you're changing the temperatures of where you're at, right? It's cold one day, it's hot the next. And your skin reacts, and like the hands get dry and things get dry. So I was like, okay, great little travel size to take with this. Then also the little cleaning cloths, because you gotta clean the glasses. And we have a routine when we're home, we clean our glasses every morning before we start the day, but we don't, it's harder to do to have that wipe and that cleaner with you. This makes it super easy. So one for each of us in our overnight bags. A couple of more of the Crest 3D white travel toothpastes. And then this is my favorite thing I found for travel. Have you guys seen these? I'd never seen it before. I was like, wait, what is that? It's travel brushes with a mirror. Yeah, for makeup. Can you believe that? Is that cute or what? I was like, oh yeah, I need that. Let's take it out of the package so you can see it. Because to travel with makeup is not that I wear a ton of makeup. We got in the car one morning and Marcus goes, did you put eyelashes on? I was like, I put a little mascara on. He's like, oh, well, you getting all gussied up for me today? It's like, no, we had an extra amount of time so I could put some mascara on. I don't have any on right now though. So anyway, but to have the ability to have like these size brushes takes it to another level, and they're all contained. So you're not trying to, the whole keeping them clean when they're the bigger ones. Okay, anyway, I thought that was really cool. So don't know if you've seen that, but the travel brushes, so I grabbed those. Then this. So these are just envelopes, but I do all of his receipts for him. So grab the envelopes because every time we finish a trip, I can seal them all in one envelope and put the date on them, and then it's saved if needed, right? Okay, then I found two things that are brand new that I think are absolutely stinking adorable. So one is this Nicole Miller, Nicole Miller mug. I was like, this is such a pretty mug. And it's got, the nice tag on it. It's the matte collection. And I was like, this is not a $1.25 mug. I don't know how much it would be really, but I was like, it's so cute. So the reason I bought it is that Scarlett moved into her own apartment. So now I'm going to collect things to send her to her apartment. And I just thought that this was really pretty, very high end. And so I'm just going to start putting together like a little basket of stuff for her apartment. And I saw these and I was like, I have to, because I think these are the cutest things in the whole wide world. They're sticky notes that are noodles. Like on the back, it kind of shows you. I was like, that's so cute. And so it's not a Dollar Tree item. How do we know this? Because see this sticker? It comes off. It's not printed in there. It comes off, okay? And so I grabbed those because I'm going to make her just this cute little, like a basket full of things that you need when you live on your own. You don't remember or know that you need until you need them, that kind of stuff. Okay, that's my haul. So what did you guys think? What was your favorite thing? Let me know down below. What was your favorite thing on the haul today? Let's see, what was my favorite? I actually think they're so cute. I think these are my favorite. And that mug was a great buy, and this is a great buy, and this is a great buy. They're still out there, you guys. I know Dollar Tree is oh, and this. Okay, let's talk about the good buys today. The Prime is the best you're gonna find it. The Salsa is the best you're gonna find it. The Kristen S shampoo stuff. The smelly good things. The mug is absolutely a fabulous buy. That's it. The sticky notes probably aren't that great a buy. They're just cute. Okay, so there you go. Oh, and probably maybe the glow. Not sure about the glow. These I know for sure. So they're still out there. You just gotta keep your eyes peeled. All right? All right, that's it. Everybody, have a great day, a great week, a great life. We're getting back on the road, so I will come to you on the road again. I know, Ferdinand. I know. Yeah, yes, yeah, you're going to be alone. But maybe people will come in and surprise you and talk to you. Yeah, we don't know. All right, so everybody have a great day, a great week, a great life. And as always, from your singing crafty crafter. By the way, crafting maybe in the wintertime, because I think we'll be traveling for most of the summer. So maybe in the wintertime when we're back in Arizona is the area. But until then, happy hunting at your local Dollar Tree. Toodles, say goodbye. Bye, besties. Good job. Ferdinand in Spanish. Adios. Okay. See you guys later. Doodles.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget the thumbs up. Love to my besties. See you real soon.